Hi students, today our topic is magnetic field at the center of a circular coil carrying current. So it is the application of Biot-Savart law. Application of Biot-Savart law. Okay. First of all, consider circular coil. Here passing current is I. Passing current is I. Consider small element, that is DL bar. Okay. Due to this one, at the center field, you know, right hand thumb rule. Okay, right hand thumb rule. So straight conductor, for straight conductor, thumb represents the current direction, curling fingers represents the magnetic field direction. In loops, okay, curling finger represents the current direction, thumb represents the magnetic field direction. See here, current direction, thumb is inwards, that means magnetic field is inwards. Magnetic field is inwards. Okay, here cross represents the magnetic field is inwards. Understood? Okay, its radius is r. That is the distance from DL element. That is the distance from DL element. Now it is the DL direction. This one is the radius vector direction. Okay, both are perpendicular to each other. Both are perpendicular to each other. At every point, tangent is always perpendicular to the this radius. That means angle between DL bar and position vector is 90 degrees. Here, angle between DL bar and R bar. Here R bar, R is the radius. It will act as a position vector. Okay. R bar, angle between DL bar and R bar is 90 degrees. Okay. Due to this element, by using of Biot-Savart law, what is the formula? dB bar is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl bar cross R bar by R cube. You know this one. Ideal bar cross R bar by R cube. dB simply write as mu naught by 4 pi IDL sin theta by R square. Here theta is equal to 90 degrees. Substituting in this one. dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi IDL sin 90 degrees by R square. dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi IDL sin 90. Sin 90 is equal to 1 by R square. So dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi IDL by R square. Due to this small element, so you want entire coil. Okay, you want field intensity at the center due to total coil. Okay, so for that purpose, integrating on both sides. For that purpose, integrating on both sides. Integrating of dB here mu naught by 4 pi I by R square is constant. Variable quantity is DL. Variable quantity is DL. Okay. Now, for N coils. Okay. So, here, so not for N coils. Wait. If in case this coil having N turns, okay, if this coil having N turns, okay, if in case this coil having N turns, integrating of dl is equal to 2 pi r into N. Each one circumference 2 pi r. Total number of turns are n. So totally 2 pi r into n. Okay. Now this one integrating of dv means b is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r square. Integrating of dl is 2 pi r into n. Okay. Pi cancel. R square r cancel. Okay. 2 cancel. B mu naught ni by 2r at this center. Okay. Once again, it is the current carrying coil. First of all, consider small element, that is dl. Okay. The angle between dl bar and position vector is 90 degrees. You know, Bayes Savotla dv bar equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal bar cross r bar by r cube db mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square db equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin 90 degrees. Theta equal to here 90 degrees by r square. db is equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal by r square. So integrating on both sides to find out the net field intensity at the center due to coil. Okay. If in case this coil having n turns, okay, integrating of dl 2 pi r into n. Okay. So on substituting these values, mu naught ni by 2 r. Okay. Magnetic field intensity due to a current carrying coil at the center is mu naught I by 2 r. If in case it having n turns, simply mu naught ni by 2 r. Okay. Now here current in clockwise. Okay. Current in clockwise means, see, curling fingers represents the current direction. Thumb represents magnetic field direction. Okay. Magnetic field direction. That means here magnetic field inwards normal to the plane. Okay. Inwards normal to the plane. Now this phase will be act as a south pole of the magnet. Okay. This phase will be act as a south pole of the magnet. Are understood? Okay. So here current in clockwise direction, magnetic field is inwards. This phase will be act as a south pole. Okay. Next, anti-clockwise direction. See, anti-clockwise direction, curling finger represents the current direction. Okay. Magnetic field is outwards, normal to this plane and outwards. Now it will be act as a north pole. Okay. It will be act as a north pole. See, this arrow mark, this arrow mark, this arrow mark, this arrow mark. See here, this arrow mark, both are in same direction. In clockwise, that phase will be act as a south pole. In anti-clockwise, this phase will be act as a north pole. Clockwise, magnetic field is inwards. Anti-clockwise, magnetic field is in outward direction. Okay. So next, field at an axial point of a circular loop. It is most important one. Okay, field at an axial point of a circular loop. Now, for example, it is a circular loop. Okay, axial, that means it is the axis. This one is the axis. Understood? Okay. Now, it is the circular loop. Okay. It is the axis. Understood? Field at an axial point of a circular loop means on its axis at certain point P, field intensity is required due to this current carrying coil. Okay, due to this current carrying coil. Understood? Okay, on its axis a distance x from center. From center, its distance is x. Its radius is r. Okay, at this point P, you want field intensity. First of all, consider small element. Okay, first of all, consider small element, that is dl bar. That is dl bar. This small element distance from P, this point P, okay, this point P is r. R means x square plus r square whole power of 1 by 2. You know, right angle triangle. Okay, hypotenuse is equal to square root of one side square plus side square, like that one. So x square plus r square whole power of 1 by 2. At this point, field intensity is required. Understood? Okay. Now, position vector is r. Current element is ideal bar. What is the angle between them? What is the angle between them? So, most of them confused here. They are taken, this is the angle. That's wrong. It is the angle between this radius and this position vector. But required angle between ideal bar, current element and position vector. Okay. Now, it is the ideal bar direction. Now, this one position vector. Don't take in this angle. You consider this angle. See, it is along x direction means it's along y direction. Okay, it's along x direction means it's along y direction. This angle is always 90 degrees. Whatever it may be, this position. Okay, it is always it's line it's line y axis, it's line x axis. So angle between x and y is always 90 degrees. Understood? Okay. The angle between position vector and first point, the angle between dl bar and r bar is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Okay. Due to this element, magnetic field is magnetic field, you know, produced magnetic field is always perpendicular to the plane containing dl bar and r bar. dl bar and r bar, you know already. Okay, dB is always perpendicular to the plane containing dl bar and r bar. That means field here produced perpendicular to the r, that is dB bar. That is dB bar. It is perpendicular to the r bar. Understood? Okay. dB is write as mu naught by 4 pi ideal sine 90 degrees by r square. So dB is equal to, write as mu naught by 4 pi ideal by r square. dB, magnetic field intensity due to this current element at this point, mu naught by 4 pi ideal by r square. Okay. Now consider this angle is phi. Consider this angle is phi. Understood? This r is equal to r square plus x square whole power of 1 by 2. Draw the normal to this one. Normal to this one. Okay. It is perpendicular to this one. This one perpendicular to this one. DB bar perpendicular to R. This line perpendicular to this X. Okay, this line. Understood? This angle phi means this angle is also phi. This angle is also phi. Understood? Okay. Now, again, consider one element here. Current element. Okay, that is also same. DL bar current is I. Due to this one, this distance is also R. Due to this one, field intensity is this one. It is also perpendicular to R. Okay. It is also perpendicular to R. It is 90 degrees. Okay. Again, this angle phi means this angle is also phi. Consider this line. This angle phi means this angle is also phi. Understood? Okay. So resolve this one. Along this direction, dB cos phi. Along this direction, dB cos phi. Understood? Along this direction, dB cos phi. Along this direction, dB cos phi. Okay. Now, along this direction, dB sin phi. Due to this one, dB sin phi. Now here dB cos phi is cancelled. Both are in a opposite direction. Exist one is only dB sin phi. That means on its axial line. On its axial line, magnetic field exists only due to dB sin phi. Okay. Here dB cos phi components are cancelled. Which one is exist here? dB sin phi only exists. Okay. Here exist one is field mainly due to dB sin phi. Field is due to only dB sin phi components. dB sin phi components. Understood? Okay. Now, here consider total field intensity is equal to integrating of you have taken dB sin phi. Integrating of dB sin phi. Okay, total field intensity. B is equal to, you know dB means mu naught by 4 pi IDL by R square. IDL by R square into sin phi. Okay, from this diagram, sin phi means capital R by small r, opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, sin phi is equal to capital R by small r. Sin phi is equal to capital R by small r. Substituting here, B is equal to integrating of mu naught by 4 pi IDL by R square capital R by small r. B is equal to here mu naught by 4 pi I by R cube capital R integrating of DL. Integrating of DL. Understood? Okay. So B is equal to mu naught IR by 4 pi small r cube. You know this one. Integrating of DL means total length. Total length means circumference. Its circumference is 2 pi r. Now here pi cancel. Okay. 2 cancel. Magnetic field intensity is equal to here mu naught I r square by 2 r cube. On its axial line, magnetic field intensity is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into r cube. Okay. Now, you know small r is equal to what at 1 capital R square plus x square whole power of 1 by 2. So student here b is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 small r means r square plus x square whole power of 1 by 2 whole cube. Okay, small r in the sense r square plus x square whole power of 1 by 2. So student in this one b equal to mu naught I r square by 2 of r square plus x square whole power of 3 by 2. 1 by 2 into 3. So simply 3 by 2. Okay, on its axial line. On its axial line. Okay, if this coil having n turns. Okay, if this coil having n turns. If this coil having n turns. So showing here b equal to for n turns. Suffix n means for n turns. Okay, mu naught ni r square by 2 of r square plus x square whole power of 3 by 2. For n turns mu naught ni r square by 2 of r square plus x square whole power of 3 by 2. Understood? Okay. Now, if x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 in the sense exactly at its center. Exactly at its center. What is the equation? Mu naught ni r square by 2 of r square whole power of 3 by 2. Here 2 to cancel r cube. Okay. B suffix n is equal to mu naught ni r square by 2 into r cube. Square cube cancel. At its center due to n turns. Mu naught ni by 2r. Mu naught ni by 2r. If in case you are draw the graph, it is the x. Okay, it is the field intensity. Now, field intensity maximum at its center. Maximum at its center. Gradually, it is decrease on its axis. Understood? It is the graph. Okay. So, field at an axial point of a circular loop. That means on its axis. Okay.